So it looks like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 might be releasing 1 week earlier. Now, the current release date for Black Ops 7 is November 14th. Now, if this rumor is to be believed, then it will be releasing around November 7th. This is a leak or a suggestion from the Ghost of Hope, who is a very prominent leaker in the Call of Duty space. You guys already know that by this point. He goes on to say this: seems like there's some evidence of a potential release date change for Black Ops 7, where it could be moved up a week. Now, he shared this yesterday morning. I wasn't able to get to it at the time because we had other things to cover, but I found this very interesting. Now, based on the beta, based on where the game is at, the dev talk that they've been doing, how they've done the campaign, to me, a very layman's guy when it comes to the technology and stuff of creating video games, it sounds like, or it seems like, Black Ops 7 is in a very good state to release. It seems to me like Black Ops 7 is basically ready. They're just waiting to pull the trigger. And it's the way the game feels, the way everything's kind of flowing and going. I think the game could be released in a week from today and it would be ready to go. That's what I think, just because of the feeling of the game and the good positive feedback that it's gotten, right? And so I think them moving the release date up a week is something that they're definitely considering, because it's not the first time that we hear about this. Now, some people suggested that they would be a little bit afraid of what Battlefield 6 was doing, and maybe that's why they wanted to get the game into consumer hands quicker, sooner. But I don't know. I think it might be just solely because the game feels like it's finished. The game is in a very good state to be released, and I think that's why they would be doing it. Now, does this mean it'll happen? No, not really. It just means that it's a very big rumor that should be taken with a massive grain of salt. The reason that I decided to cover it is because Insider Gaming as well covered it. And Insider Gaming is known too for getting exclusives, not just making articles or stories of things that are nonsense. At least in my opinion, from a lot of the things that we've covered, Insider Gaming is a very good source. And so with them corroborating kind of what the Ghost of Hope said in his leak, then I think it's something interesting to look at. And it's a conversation to be had. Would it be a good idea to release the game a little bit earlier? Many would say, why not? Why not release the game earlier? We get to have it a week earlier, and we get to play it sooner, and we get to start grinding the multiplayer quicker, or we get to experience the campaign even faster. Now, I would be 100% down for that. Now, some people have suggested that if the game doesn't get moved up, at the bare minimum, could we get the campaign a week earlier? That is a little bit more of a difficult thing, and I never understood why Call of Duty kind of stopped doing that after Modern Warfare 2. I remember when MW2 was released, and you were able to get the campaign access to it early for a week. And I thought that was awesome, because if you're a multiplayer person, first of all, you get to experience the campaign without fear of being left behind in multiplayer, without fear of not being able to grind as soon as you get the game, because you'll be able to grind through the campaign, finish it, and then you have a few days to prepare for multiplayer. It's a win-win situation, I think, for everybody involved. Now, for me, it's a little bit more different. I'm a little bit selfish. I'm being selfish when I'm thinking about the campaign early access.
Don't matter to me, I'm greedy.
Because what I'm thinking is, if we get the campaign a week early, I can play the campaign quicker, I can get out a story video quicker, it'll just be better in general. I would love to just get it and play it and experience that campaign ASAP. So for me, it's that way. I really wouldn't care too much about getting access to the multiplayer. But again, I think just having a potential release window being moved up is an interesting topic. And like Insider Gaming said in their article, it's not the first game to ever have its release date moved up, and it won't be the last game to ever have its release date moved up. So I don't think it would be out of the realm of possibility if Black Ops 7 did release early. But what do you guys think? Would you like to have the game release early, or do you think they should really wait all the way to November 14th and make sure that the game is polished and it has everything they need before they rush into a release?